Students, today we will start with a new chapter, effects of electric current. Now, what all effects are there of electric current? First we will see the heating effect of electric current. When a current is passed through any conductor, it get heated due to resistance. When it is passed through a coil, then it get heated, it get resistance, and the coil get heated. This equipment is used for water boiler, electric cooker. Such instruments are using such type of coil. Whereas you can see here the bulb. Here the heating effect is used for light, for getting the light. Here one tungsten coil is there, that is solenoid type, and when current is passed due to resistance, it gets shining look and it gives light to us. Now we will see magnetic effect of electric current. See in the figure, magnetic needles are kept in figure this and this. The difference between these two figures is here the circuit is not on and here circuit is on. Before on, the needle of this magnet and the position of here after passing the current has been changed. That means when conductor is carrying the current, it induces the magnetic field. Here experimentally it is shown how current is passed and how the magnetic field is induced. To know the direction of the magnetic field, one rule has been established, and that rule is right hand thumb rule. In this rule, you see a coil. If you hold the coil in a right hand with a thumb, your thumb indicating the direction of current, then the remaining four fingers turning to the coil shows the direction of the magnetic field. This is the magnetic field produced by the current through a circular loop. Now we will see circular loop here. This is the coil which is passing, current is passing through it. Here magnetic field will be induced also. This section also magnetic field will be induced, and if you see after some time going away from this center, the magnetic lines are becoming curly. That means in a somewhat arc type. This shows that after some times it may become straight line also. The magnetic field due to current in a solenoid. If we see the magnetic lines of a force of a magnetic field produced by a current passing through the solenoid coil. Here these are the magnetic lines of forces, and this is a yellow one which I have shown is the solenoid. If you go through this, you will see that the intensity of magnetic field within the solenoid is uniform everywhere. That is, the magnetic field in a solenoid is uniform. After that, we will see the force acting on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. In this experiment, you will know that the force acting on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field, and this is determined by the Fleming's left hand rule. According to that rule, if you hold your three fingers, this thumb will indicate the force of direction, force on the conductor, and here direction of the magnetic field, and middle finger will show the direction of the current. After that, we are going towards the electric motor. The construction, that is working and principle of electric motor. Here two magnets are kept. Here north pole is there, here south pole is there. In that magnetic field, coil is placed. If you start the current, If the direction of current is from A to B, B to C and C to D, then at this point A, B, magnetic field will be induced around the conductor, and similarly to this field, to this wire CD, here also magnetic field will be induced. Now as the current direction is from A to B, magnetic field will be induced, and if it is also a north pole, then north will get repel, and here south will get repel, and this will revolve, go around, then it will interchange the current. Again north pole will come here, again it will repair. In this way the working of motor takes place. Now electromagnetic induction. For this, in last time we have seen that if we keep an electric conductor in a magnetic field such that direction of the current flowing through the conductor is perpendicular to the magnetic field, then the force is exerted on the conductor. Because of this, the conductor moves. But if an electric conductor is moving in a magnetic field, or a magnetic field around a stationary conductor is changing, then what will happen? To find this, in order to find out this, research was done by great scientist Michael Faraday, and he showed that an electric current can be produced in a conductor with the help of moving magnet. That was the magnetic induction. Now here galvanometer. This is a device. Galvanometer is the device which work on the same principle, that if an electric current, electric motor that we have studied earlier, that we can make some electrical measurement with it. This is the galvanometer. You can use this galvanometer to measure the electrical measurements. Now here Faraday's law of induction is shown. If a current is switched on or off in the solenoid coil, a current is induced in the coil. Such as induction is also observed when the current in the solenoid coil is increased or decreased. Current is induced in the coil when it is moved aside from front of the solenoid. From this experiment, it is understood that whenever the number of magnetic lines of force passing through coil changes, current is induced in the coil. And for that, Fleming's right hand rule. Here we have to use the right hand. When will the induced current in the electrical conductor be maximum? It will be maximum when the direction of the motion of the electric conductor is perpendicular to the magnetic field. When the direction of the motion of electric conductor is perpendicular to the magnetic field. To show that, if we consider the three fingers of our right hand, thumb will indicate the motion of the conductor. Indicating finger will show the direction of the magnetic field, and middle finger will show the direction of induced current. Now here alternating current, that is AC and DC. The current which we are using at home is an AC, and the current which is used in the vehicles is DC. What is the difference? In AC, alternating current, it is an alternating current. Alternating current changing in magnitude and direction after equal interval of time. Therefore, it is called as alternating current. Now lastly, we will see the electric generator. This is equally opposite to the electric motor. In electric motor, we have seen a current carrying conductor is placed in the magnetic field. Then it moves, it rotates. Here, when In the magnetic field, if the coil is placed and it is moved, then electricity is generated. In this way, we have finished this chapter. Complete the exercise at home.